Hello, Omen Storm here. We are back with more Grow Song of the Evertree. Today, I originally wasn't planning on doing another stream of Grow. I had originally scheduled to do a stream of Scarlet Nexus. So I'm gonna briefly talk about why I chose to go and suddenly do a stream for Grow Song of the Evertree before I kind of move on to just other topics for the day. So, a while ago, I saw the news that Ratchet and Clank, I believe the name is for this title is Rift Apart, is coming to PC through Steam, and I want to play that when it comes out. Ratchet and Clank is one of my favorite franchises. It's one of the game franchises I grew up on as a kid. And I didn't really want to replace anything in my current schedule and leave it unfinished when the game came out. So I decided Rose seems like it's pretty close, but not so close that if I had only been doing it once a week that it would be finished by the time Ratchet and Clank comes out in July. So my decision was such that until Grow is completed, I will be doing Grow twice a week on the weekends. This way, I can hopefully finish it by the time Ratchet and Clank comes out. Should it come out before I finish Grow Son of the Evertree, well, I will be surprised that I didn't manage to finish the game in time, but I'm gonna hope that doesn't happen. On the matter of if I finish Grow Song of the Evertree before then, what am I going to do? I'm gonna go back to having Scarlet Nexus on the weekends, but I'm not gonna fill anything in the Sunday time slot. I will keep that reserved specifically for Ratchet and Clank when it comes out. So I'd only have no, is it? No, I'd have 5 streams, I think, because yeah, it should be 5 streams, because I think at current my only days off from streaming are Monday and Thursday. But yeah, that's the quick reason for why I am streaming Grow a second time this weekend, and kind of why my schedule will look like it will going forward. And that resolved, we can focus more on Grow and what my plans for Grow are for the day. So, just moving through the little Vista area and trying to kind of think about what I wanted, or not the Vista area, the Valley area, and just kind of thinking on what I wanted to do with it. We have those little rings that I went through and solved the puzzle in previously. And I was thinking, well, they have kind of that, like, southwestern architecture, beige and orange kind of coloration that I remember seeing a lot when I lived in New Mexico. So I was thinking, you know what? I think I'll go and have the valley area. Oh, I did manage to actually finish this world before time ran out. I was thinking I was going to be much closer to the time limit for when this would end, but that works out well because I can just head to the Vista, or not the Vista, but head to the valley area and better talk about what my plans were. Darn it, I clicked on something by accident, so I have to take just a brief more second longer. But just because of remembering the kind of orange hues and whatnot, and that it will match kind of with this, I want to try and use the oranges and beiges and some of the other kind of designs that I haven't necessarily used too much elsewhere, and use those on the buildings that I go and build in the valley area. because I think that could look really nice. I did have enough Moira after we had done stuff in the previous episode that I was able to come back and tell them to remove that. So we'll have that taken care, or that bit of blockage taken care of. We didn't have enough oh, it's still up a level higher. We didn't have enough Moira to go take care of the little treasure ship one, I don't think. Oh, no, this is under construction. So I guess all 3 of the blockages will be taken care of in the next day then. And see, a view like this I feel like would look really good with like the orange hues and such. Because this is getting a very like orange sunsetish color to it. I really am hoping that will look as good in the end as I want it to. Having to choose the color options like I do get a little nervous that it won't turn out quite how I want it to in the end though. So for 500 Moira we can fix that bridge. And we should have that all tomorrow. We also should go and have a new song fragment to find somewheres in this area, I believe. Because I believe there should be one for every district. I'm 90% certain that we went and found the one for the river precinct, or whatever it's called. I really should just call them districts regardless of whatever they're called, so that it's a uniform name and I don't have to worry about whether I actually am calling it right or not. Oh, wow. We almost got 1,500 Moira from all that. Let's go worry about the island first for the day before we start messing around in the Vista. Or Valley. I'm gonna keep accidentally calling it Vista all day, just simply because of the last minute title I came up with for this video. But I'm really hoping it turns out well. Don't know what I'm going to build there just yet. I guess that really is going to just end up depending on who I get in that district. You know, I was kind of hoping for something more for this little place, but I guess mushroom-looking plants and whatnot fits a place called the Isle of Deliciousness or whatever it was. I do admit that it would have been nice if it was other food themed. I'm not a super huge fan of mushrooms, just simply in part because I'm allergic to them, but they're fine, I guess, for this. Oh, but please do not let everything be mushrooms. If everything is mushrooms, I think that will be a bit too many mushrooms. And have we gotten water in our little... Oh, we have gotten water in our little pond now. So we should start getting fish relatively soon. Ooh, and we've got some new items for leveling things up amongst all of this too. So we are getting a nice little bit of diversity for stuff here. Just not necessarily the diversity that I want. And let's see. It just occurred to me, could you technically get wood from a giant mushroom? Oh, what? There's actually a limit to my inventory? Huh. I did not think that there would be an upper limit to my inventory. How curious. But as I was kind of saying before I got distracted, would a giant mushroom be able to produce a wood material? Or would it be something else entirely? Because I can't think of any mushroom that if you were to go and, say, boost it to the size of an oak tree or whatnot, that it would have any sort of part of its stalk or whatnot that would be strong enough to go and actually be used as a wood-like material. But maybe the fragility of mushrooms that I'm familiar with is just simply from A, them mostly being backyard variety mushrooms that I've come across, and B, maybe it's just because they're so small that they end up with that fragility, and if they are to get boosted to the size of, say, an oak tree, that the stalks and whatnot would have a much firmer and sturdy kind of... Okay, fishies. There are too many of you in that tiny pond. That is not good for your health. Okay, what the heck did I miss? Where is it? All over in this direction. Okay. Got weeds and some rubble over here. I'm gonna have to go clean up my inventory. It just occurred to me. Huh. What tab is even the stuff in that is taking up so much of my inventory? I guess is a good question for me. Oh. I've gotten 30 secret menus. All my bakery produce more Moira. And we've got this one for the dry docks. It really wants me to use that rainbow pattern. I think that's the second time I've gotten the rainbow pattern really recently. And I have absolutely zero intent to ever use that. Okay, I probably will use it in the future. It's just, for right now, I have basically zero intent to ever go and use it. Okay, so everything should be done here, and I keep pressing B to open my inventory, and B does not open inventory, it opens the bag. Or it opens the book. It wouldn't be key items, would it? Maybe. That doesn't seem right. Shouldn't be essences. Oh, okay, this makes a whole lot more sense. So, the bag isn't infinite, it's just the item stack. Or, I need to correct the way that was said. The bag is not finite. It is the stack that is finite. The bag does, in fact, appear to be infinite. Ooh, we've got a decoration for the tailor's house. Bread for the bakery looks kind of nice. Got something for the floors, too. We've got a lot of stuff. I do kind of wish that I could sort this, and we do have a number of really nice colored wallpapers that we could definitely go and use. And dear goodness, this would be like kind of like a perfect thing to use if it did not have the little poop designs on it. The poop designs absolutely ruined that wallpaper for me. I would love to use that on a bunch of stuff. But I also don't want the poop design on everything. Let's go see what our friend here wants to do. He wants to work at a bakery. Okay. So, how should I set this place up? Of course, we're gonna go and place our inn right by landing space like I always do. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put one of our bakeries right there. And let's go put our houses kind of over in this little patch. I'm gonna go and leave that for just this brief moment. So who do we have? Only Lloyd wants to move in right now, so Lloyd gets a house. And then after that, we'll go spend the rest of our Moira down on this bridge for the day. Because I don't need to go adding more houses or anything else at the moment. I guess since we're doing kind of like deserty colors, I would want to go and use the nature preserve in this place to go get things from our little desert world and have them be here. So I'll have that all ready tomorrow. And I think if we're going to find a temple, it's going to be over on that island. Is there going to be a way that we can maybe get over to there from here? Don't really think so, but I think I'm going to try to. Let's see, can I get lucky jumping from here? Come on. Oh, so close. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that's a... I want to say steep. What is the verse of steep? What? Gradual. That isn't as gradual as a slope as I would like. I'm pretty sure that's not the actual opposite of steep, but the only word that's coming to my mind for potential opposite to steep is shallow, and shallow doesn't... Shallow sounds like even less of the right word to me than steep. I'm actually still really just loving the way this place is. But we've got a bakery building and we've got a inn building. Oh, and I guess we can go and assign Lloyd off to our little workshop right there. And how are we doing over here? We only have the blockers from the district. Is that you, Lloyd? It is. Ah, I see what's going on. So, his food skill is too high to benefit the 3 or lower, but too low to benefit the 6 or higher one. I got it. And he is talking about the training, so let's see. Let me open my bag. Don't I have an item that I can give to him to increase his ability? Let's see. That's wellness. This is production, creative, service. So food does seem to be its own separate thing. Let's go give him a small food boost and see how well that does. Okay, that increased it by 1. That's fine. Don't I have... Did I see something else? Yeah, food and service. And that gets him to 6 for that. And now we have 1 level 3 job. So, a bit brute force it feels kind of like for that, but it works. Can we find the name of the last place? Do we have some place named Mountains already? No, so I feel like that last place is going to be named Mountain. I forgot that we have that one giant sky whale in the sky, so hearing the noises from it freaked me out. Wait a second, something just occurred to me. Let me take my hat off. I think I've shrunk. Huh. Either that or those marks are for someone else. But I don't seem to be quite as tall as what those marks indicate I should be. I wonder if that one boost was from getting to 30 of the things that we needed to upgrade our bakeries. And... Two people have arrived, so hopefully they both want to move in, but we'll find out in a moment. Okay, so let's go view our residence. Otto, you want to work at a ranch? Huh. How much space does a ranch take up? Oh, I don't have enough stuff for it just yet. Well, I think I can go and get Otto enough stuff to make him a ranch. You know what? With the whole, like, kind of southwest design that I was having in the back of my mind for how I want this district to look like, a ranch feels, suitable. Wait, is this... Oh, we've got a little house here again, but... Okay, no, I guess it's going like that. Just the way the camera looked at the start, it made it feel slightly different. And you're a cute little thing. You look like somebody spray painted you. Oh, there's several of you. Oh dear goodness, there are more of you than the one that I found cute. Oh, it's this thing. I was about to say, I hear jingling like I hear an Everkid, but no, it's... Oh my freaking goodness. Not only did I miss it, but I missed it at point blank range. I was trying to set it down and not throw it, but that arguably doesn't help the matter any. That's actually not the right color, it seems. Okay. That's not what I was expecting at all. So this one needs to go to something up here then, because... Oh my goodness, this is large. I hope I can't take any of those. Okay, I think that I probably should not be letting myself get so distracted with this and should be going and cleaning up the actual puzzle, or be worrying about the puzzles after I've taken care of everything else. Luckily, the grain spheres can be used with any of these, otherwise that could present a potential problem. But we'll start down here and we'll work our way up there. I still hear jingling, so okay, I guess that's where that puzzle piece is. And there's going to be a lot to do on this new little island spot. Hopefully we get some interesting things growing here, but I think it's just going to be more mushrooms, unfortunately. If we're lucky, we can get some interesting new stuff. Though that depends on luck, and I guess I shouldn't be requesting anything involving luck. But yeah, even this has that little style and coloration to it. So I really feel like my idea is going to turn out somewhat well. And don't I also need to sing to you guys after your... Oh, no, I guess I don't. Huh. I thought I had to sing to them. But if I don't, that's one less action I have to take to have all the stuff finished in this area for the day. Oh, now that I think about it, I'm not even seeing prompts to sing for any of the... Oh, there's one. There's two. Are we gonna go for three? Yeah, there's three. Even the game wants to use the rule of three to prove me wrong. I was getting ready to say that I wasn't even seeing anything that wanted me to go and sing to it to progress it, and then the game decided to go and throw 3 at me, all right back to back. And that one doesn't want singing either. Okay. So it's just gonna be on and off for if it wants singing or not. Let's just go ahead and throw this in here because we actually have a lot more time left in the day than I was really thinking we did. Worst that happens is it gets too far into the day and we can't have Lloyd move into the town. And if that happens, well, maybe we'll just build the ranch and someone else will move in the future and want to work at the ranch. I'm not entirely certain what I'm going to do at the moment. Though I do think I do actually want to just go and have a ranch be one of the things that is there. There's so much rubble on this particular island. And I guess, then again, I guess it makes sense because we have like this giant structure here, which means that there was probably a lot more structures before whatever happened to it happened to it. Because if I remember right, wasn't the lore or whatever that these are basically being remade and not necessarily that they're entirely new? I can't really remember though, so I might have to go back and check some of my videos from the very start, but I also don't know that that's actually something super... My goodness, I just remembered that I told the bridge to be built yesterday, I believe, so it should be ready for us when we are done with this world to go investigate. And have just a little bit more to plant on this small spot at the front. Then I'll double check. Do I need to sing for any of these? No, not that I can see. So come here, sing for that one. And then let's head back this way. The background music isn't really what I would have expected for this kind of place, admittedly. Don't know if it needs to be more energetic for the particular instruments it's using for it to feel right to me, or if it needs to use a different set of instruments. Because for like a calm music, I don't quite feel like the current selection of instruments is quite right for this place. But at the same time, I also feel like it should... Okay, the background music is still there. I was about to say, okay, the background music didn't like my criticizing and just left. I was gonna say that I feel like this place should have more energetic background music to it. And I think that's just simply because when I think of stuff related to food, I think of like an energetic kitchen, a boisterous dining room, a loud banquet hall, things like that. I don't think of calmness. And like, sure, you can have calm dining spaces. And in fact, a lot of people would probably prefer calm dining spaces. It's just when I think of like food and games and such, I just don't think of calmness. If there's not something up there, I'm going to be absolutely shocked. Okay, we've got those taken care of. Oh, that is everything. There's nothing up there. What the heck? What the heck? There isn't anything up here. Oh, that doesn't seem right. Okay. Well, we're done with the island for the day. Uh, that's not at all what I was expecting. I guess since I've been talking about food so much, it's made me kind of curious. I wonder what everybody's favorite food is. No. Oh, we even have a quest here to start. My friend, what do you want? Some decorations around town have been graffitied. I was getting ready to read that as an entirely different word. And the caricature they did of you is unflattering, to say the least. I don't know that me putting more decorations up is going to really alleviate the graffiti issue. Because as far as I'm overly familiar with any incident involving graffiti, like 9 times out of 10, putting new stuff up just gets the person to go and put more graffiti on the item in question. I guess these rings and ruins are actually just all over the place, but I'm still going to stick with my plan to make the kind of beiges, oranges, and browns for that place. Copper Top, what calculations are you making and why are they wrong? I don't exactly find it a good sign to see, ah yes, the calculations are wrong, when I don't even know what the calculations are to begin with. That feels very much like something that could potentially be bad for my health. Oops, I almost fed him something I didn't want to. So yeah, we should have enough to go make the ranch now. So off to the Valley Province. Okay, come on, let me go start building some stuff. And the ranch. Okay, that's a lot of space you're gonna take up. Let's go fit you in down here, I think. You know what? I can fit the windmill in, like, right down there. And I want 1 or 2 more houses, depending on how much I can afford. Okay, I can fit 2 more houses in there. And that will be basically everything I need to actually... Oops, I don't want to be moving that around. That'll be basically everything I need to worry about. So, Otto, my good friend, you get your own fancy house. We're going to go and throw a token on there so that you can have some friends. Don't necessarily know that you want any friends, but you're going to get some friends. Then we have... So I'm going to go ahead and use maroon for that. Do I want to use the papaya for... You know what? I'll worry about the skirting after we decide on something for the main body of the house. You know what? I think I might go and use the desert wallpapers for the skirting. Oh, sand gradient. Go and use that, and then we'll use one of our deserts down here. Okay, I guess the purple desert is the one that's ending up looking the best. Otto gets to have a mailbox. Lloyd will go take a look at your house now. We'll also go and throw a token onto it. We'll give you... Oh, I guess I don't have another maroon wallpaper to throw there. So we'll go ahead and throw that there then. And... You know what? We'll go throw the red wallpaper down there too. And the red desert wallpaper there. There we go. And I can't even see the flower boxes that we are putting there, so hopefully it doesn't look bad. If it does, that's going to be embarrassing. You know what? I have 2 more of those, so let's go put some flower boxes there as well. We need to worry about the inn, but we have a bakery we can go and do some stuff for. What would be a good thing for our little desert bakery? We've got croissants, we've got frostings, we've got bread. I'm thinking of either doing 2 decorations of pretzels or 2 decorations of bread. What do you guys think? We'll kind of hold off on that so I can maybe see if there's any messages or whatnot that come in voicing your opinions. Actually, I should go get the rest of this colored because then you guys could go and make a more kind of informed decision. Ooh, that looks a lot better down there than I was expecting it to this time around. And let's go get the sun gradient. Okay. So that's what the bread looks like with our colors. That's what the pretzel looks like with our colors. And then for our front decoration, here's the bread and here's the pretzel. So I'll kind of give you guys some time to look at that and decide on maybe what you want to see there. I'll keep an eye out on messages, and once I'm done working on other places or exploring, I'll come back to that. And if I've not seen any messages by then... Oh, I see a message for bread. Okay. So I will go ahead and throw the bread decorations on there. And where's my red wallpaper? There's my red wallpaper. Do I want... I think I might go and use that gradient there as well. Oh, I'm out of Moira for the day. Oops. I forgot that everything takes Moira to decorate, so I guess there's additional time for votes, but right now I see the opinion, or I see the message for using bread, so unless I somehow start seeing more messages for the pretzel, then we're going with the bread. And we've got these little things leading around here, so I'm going to assume these are going to maybe guide me towards the temple. Or if they're not going to guide me towards the temple, they're going to guide me towards something interesting at least. It's been forever since I've done fishing in this game. I actually kind of don't remember how to do fishing. Never mind, I remembered. The fishing in this game is interesting, but the more I've done fishing mini games and other games, the more I don't know exactly how certain... Did that just say the Cave of the Withering? This doesn't sound good for me to be just wandering through. Which is exactly why I'm going to wander through it with 0 regards for my own health and safety. Huh. If we don't have like some little books kind of talking more about this place, I will be shocked. Because Cave of the Withering feels like the exact kind of place where you'd have people talking about the early stages of the Withering. Okay, we're getting a fancy little cutscene showing me how to go and move around the place, but that doesn't answer... Okay, so we've got something down there. So I need to find both the orange and the green piece. The green one is down there. So let's try and start with it. Dear goodness, that pathway is making me nervous. And I should be able to just jump that. Yep, okay, so that worked out fine. I might have to go and toss the yellow one, but I'm not thinking I should. Yeah, no, the little wood walkway's good enough down there. So, let's see. This will open that door. I thought I misplaced that for a second. It's like, no, how can I misplace it at this close of a range? That's almost more embarrassing than accidentally tossing it away earlier. Oi now. No launch me into the air. Those could be very dangerous if they weren't so rounded. Yeah, this does not seem like it's good for my health. This very much feels like a I touch something and I die kind of place. This is one of those ones where I'm going to have to go and clear up the infested, or not infested, but the sludge-covered insects, aren't I? I really should go and rearrange my bar so that the net and the hammer are just right next to each other, because I constantly have to do this, and it makes no sense for me to leave them so far separated. Especially since it's caused me to not catch a few bugs in the past. And wow, dear goodness, there are a lot of you guys. But I guess it makes sense. I mean, this is the Cave of the Withering after all. I would be a bit more surprised if there was actually less of them. Oh, I say that, and that was the last of the ones that I needed to deal with to clear this area up. Okay. Some more chests to open. We've gotten, I think, just enough more to go and place one of our decorations, but I'm not entirely certain. And what do we have off in this? Why are we getting a cutscene? Oh, we're gonna have some puzzle to solve and showing me the path, I guess. So I see one of the things that we need to get. See the other. And it's just 2 pieces again. Okay, that's fine. I wonder, is this gonna lead us to a song fragment or something else? Well, that's not how I go and solve this puzzle, is it? Something that just occurred to me. It's always curious. I'm always curious for what the reasoning for not including swimming in games might be, other than just simply being an additional mechanic that they might not want to include. Like, I'm always curious if there is some other reason except for the we don't want to include a swimming mechanic reason. So I know there's a few games in the past where swimming wasn't included because either it was historically inaccurate for the time, or it just didn't make sense for X or Y reason. So I know there are times when swimming just isn't included, not because we don't want to include an additional mechanic, but because there's actually a additional reason behind it. So I will admit this game does feel more like a we didn't include swimming because we didn't want to include an additional mechanic, and B, it would break a bunch of our puzzles. Like, if swim was included, there's a lot of places I'm pretty sure I could have gotten to way ahead of when I should be there. In part because the branches of the Withering that go and block places all seem to go in cover just the ground pathway, so if I could swim, I would have been able to just go and swim around those, which I guess if they included a swim mechanic, they probably would have actually like gone and blocked those off as well. Is that a song fragment or is that something else? That looks like a song fragment. And this is also just a lovely little area. And again, this place is just another like appearance looking places that further goes and makes me want to say, yeah, choosing to do like a desert kind of thing fits. Song fragment of abandoning. Oh. That's kind of sad and not at all what I was expecting to find down here. I don't remember any of the other song fragments being like some depressing thing, but maybe they were. Think about how the temples are normally set up. If I were to go and have that be kind of how you activated things back way long ago, that would kind of mean that somebody had to stay behind, like press that button to close it in the past, which is not a particularly joyful thought either. Okay, come on, break the thing. There we go. So yeah, I can't go that way, so I guess we're just gonna exit and find out where this takes us. Bolt of Withering. So it's just the backside of the little island, so nothing super special or interesting, unfortunately. Just out of reach there if I had taken this pathway first instead, I guess. But let's go see if I can place one of our decorations. Maybe I'll get lucky and we have enough more that I can place 2 of our decorations. Oh, this is not the angle I want to be looking at this from, but oh well. Okay, each of these takes 60 more to place. And double check everything. Okay, the largest vote pool is still bread with a single vote. So we're gonna start putting bread decorations down. All one of the ones I can currently afford to place. We'll come back tomorrow and put down the other bread decoration. I feel really foolish for forgetting that Moira's needed to place decorations. But I'm also fine with that fact. Okay, this is going to take us directly back to the Alchemist Grotto. And let's go turn in this song fragment. And I'm not going to end the stream just yet. I know that I'm approaching the 1 hour mark, but I think I'm going to do maybe 1 or 2 more days in game before I call it to an end. So it should just be this fragment and then 1 left, right? We should have all the other fragments by now. Memories from the Evertree flow to you. The Erum, the children of the song, continued on in the silence. They continued to drain what Moira was left in the world. To them, it was like the song never stopped. And they were not yet aware of the withering. Slowly, over time, the withering grew. It caused flowers to wilt, trees to turn black, and creatures to hide. They were unsure of what to do, looking to the alchemists to guide them. The more Moira they drained from the world, the more the Withering thrived. And in times, its dark vine took their homes, their crops. When it became too much, they abandoned Ilaria. Abandoned me. Oh, that's so sad. There's just one song fragment left to find, and that's going to be in the last district. The tree growing every time we find a song fragment. I really wonder what it's going to look like once it's gone and fully grown and everything. We have 2 things to claim, actually. Interesting. Oh, our sing radius has increased yet again. What's the other thing we have here to claim? It's in this direction. Locate the song fragment for the Valley Province. Okay. I do not like the psychedelic nor the rainbow designs. I'm pretty sure that I'll try to use them on something at least once before everything's all said and done, but right now I think I don't necessarily want to go and use them. But we've already gone and handled the island for the day, so I think that we will be good for what we need to do. I know I should be going and collecting the chests that are there, but I don't have a real interest to do that. I might go and collect all of those once the stream is over, but right now I'm kind of just ignoring them. Oh, and that truck going by in the background was getting picked up by my microphone, so apologies for that getting picked up. Because I'm pretty sure that was heard and whatnot. Hey, to the valley. Who are our friends that are here today? Isla, you want to work at a tailor shop? Okay. Oops, I forgot to assign Otto to a house. Or not, no, I assigned Otto to a house. I didn't assign him to a job. We have what we need to make the tailor, right? Yep. We'll go place our tailor right there. And before I go throwing Moira at a bunch of stuff, I need to go and place the decoration that we're missing from this house. And how do I... Okay, it's just gonna be grumpy with me and not let me go and place things like I want to place them. Let's take a look at that from a distance. Darn it, the sun's shining through. It's like, let's go take a look at how that looks. Okay, yeah, that looks really good, I think. So let's run over here and we can place Isla here. Oh, we have another person who's gone and shown up and they want to work at a diner. Well, that works out somewhat well, I would think. We have one person who wants... Or we have a person who opened a bakery, and I've got a person who wants to work at the diner, so... our person working in the bakery can sell their bread at the diner. And let's place the diner here, overlooking our fancy little thing down here. Go to manage. Diner, assign worker. I can't do that until I move our friend in somewheres. I wonder if what skill level their thing is at. Edwina, go work there. Ranch down here. Otto, you can go work there. This roof goes down much lower at the backside of the house than I thought it did. Oh, I know I haven't been paying a super large amount of attention, but I just realized that this particular architectural feature looks like a piece of wheat. That's neat. That's a nice little detail for the bakery. So we've got 2 of these complete. Don't have anybody filling in level 3 or lower jobs, unfortunately, but that's fine. We've customized 3 buildings 3 times. We'll definitely be able to get... Oh yeah, that's right, I had to stop working on this one because we ran out of Myra. And was I going to use the papaya gradient or was I going to use something else? I think I was going to use the papaya gradient. And we have decorations for the front of that. Does the ranch even have any fancy decorations for it? I don't know. I'm gonna go check that out. I know I should be waiting to go run around and work on this stuff until after I've taken care of other things, and I will end up kind of waiting to worry about more stuff until after, or once I've taken care of this, I will go worry about other stuff before I worry about more of this. So I could go throw a couple tokens on there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with the sun for that. I don't really want that little purple coloration at the bottom, but... Oh, that looks alright. And... just so that's actually a colored op... Well, no, we're gonna go and have that just... No, there's a weird tone color change there, so... Do we just go with the pastels, or do we go with something else? Huh. I wasn't expecting to have to deal with like an obvious gap between the 2 of them, making me not really want to go and have that all be one color. You know what, let's go with the orange. Well, it'll look kind of funky, but maybe it'll look kind of nice once we actually like go away from it. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad now that we've actually like stepped away from it. If we had a gray, I might have gone for gray. Actually, I probably should have gone with a beige. That would have been one of the perfect things to go, and I need to go take care of the other world before I go running off to do more stuff like I'm trying to do right now. Nope. I have my phone vibrating. I need to try and keep that within view just simply because that's one of the things that is letting me see messages for stuff that isn't in the YouTube chat. And we've got a lot of work to do here today still, but not nearly as much as I was quite expecting. Actually, no, wait, I have to go water a bunch of these plants, don't I? So, actually, there might very well be... Oh my goodness, you are a fast insect. I have no idea what you were, but you certainly wanted to move out of there very quickly. Oh wow, that song radius really is quite large now. Oh, you guys have mushrooms growing from your head. That's disconcerting. That is just making me think of Paris from Pokemon, and that is not the kind of relation that I want thoughts to be going towards. And well, I guess I don't need to water those mushrooms anymore. I also don't seem to be able to harvest them either. I stand corrected. Also, picking that up caused the grass to recede, and I don't like that that just happened. So I'm going to try not to do that again, because now I feel like I've actually undone some of the progress that I had worked on for this island. I don't know if that's really the case, but it's definitely what it feels like now. I'm kind of curious if... Let's see, do either of these need me to sing for them? No. That one does. That doesn't. Will this one need me to sing for it, I wonder? No? So... Well, I was going to try and see if we had some really fancy distance that I needed to cover, but no, it's just a distance that I knew I would be able to cover. Yes, I know I can carry no more shrubs. That will be resolved probably soon, actually. Because using a bunch of shrubs seems kind of like a reasonable thing to use in a desert. Well, actually, I guess there's a bunch of different types of deserts, but I don't really... It's not the... Yeah. The shrubs are going to be more the kind of plants that I want to go see, whereas if I go planting tree plots, I'm going to get stuck with random trees, and they might not necessarily be the kind of tree I would like to see in the place. So going with the shrub plots is just going to be slightly better for the plant decorations. Nope, I need to water this. Don't need to sing for it. We're almost done, yay. I need to sing for that. And there's something back over here. Okay, this is going to be a really good chance to figure out just how far my singing range actually can be, I think. I don't need to worry about whether I can reach that one or not. Are we gonna get any more places to plant amongst that? No. Right here seems to be a good middle spot for everything. And I got everything. Sweet. That's awesome. And is this little tree over here the last thing I need to worry about? No, there's something more. Do we finally have something up here to worry about? No, I've just missed something somewheres. Back off in this oh. I see what I missed. It is, quite clearly glowing at me, even. Okay, so that's everything for our little world here. So, let's head back to the valley area and work more on getting the colors set up. And I was running off to deal with the windmill before. Let's go check and see. Everyone is kind of working where I want them to. Otto wants me to go talk with him, so I should go talk with him. And person here, I did what you want me to, right? Decoration on the front. Is it? Do I need to decorate the... Oops. Do I need to decorate this building? Okay. That doesn't help me nearly as much as I was thinking it might. Okay. That's what I get for not really paying quite enough attention, just pressing buttons to get through, but I'll worry about that at a different time. Let's go chat with Otto down here. Oops, that's not how I'm going to get over the fence. There we go. Don't ask any questions, just understand that you need to bring me a cozy shrub egg. If you see a bunch of enraged chickmunks, I had nothing to do with it, okay? Is this farm used to raise chickmunks instead of chickens? That sounds interesting, actually. Though I don't know that I don't know that I can recall any farmers that I've ever met who are like, yeah, we like chickmunks. I think just about every one of them are, I wish chickmunks were dead. What are we gonna do for the roof of this place? I think we'll go with the sun gradient for this as well. The skirting can be the papaya. And we'll go use the red desert for that. There we go. I think that looks kind of nice. And outside of that, most of the other stuff is still waiting to be built, so I guess we'll go place some decorations. You know what? I have a bunch of desert lampposts, and now is the perfect time to go and start placing these around. Because I can go and place these in different locations, and since I was already kind of wanting to go and have this be kind of deserty themed, it makes sense for them to be around. Okay. Yeah, that's all well and good. I wonder, could I have placed that right there? Well, I actually could have. Interesting. We'll go and throw a well down in the middle of that. And let's go get some shrubs just kind of scattered about here. You know what? If I can fit a large tree, I'll give the game one large tree to convince me that I should have trees in this area. Nope, it didn't convince me. Okay, I'll give you a small tree as well. Nope, still didn't convince me. What do we have for paths and fences? I do have a desert wall. Let's... I don't want it to connect there. Go ahead and place that like so. And... can we go and... I don't think I can go and have anything like there. And how does that want to go? I think place that there and that will look kind of safe and secure. We'll just ignore that one particular gap over there, though. I'm sure no one will go snooping around behind the inn and find that there. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Oh, I can't place it here. That's unfortunate. Can I randomly place a tree there? No. Can't place a random tree there either. So we have a bit of an awkward gap in the fence there, but it's fine, right? And I have no freaking clue what I was even doing anymore. Oops. So we've got one more thing finished here. Is this gonna want us to fill up the entire thing? It very well might actually want us to go and fill everything up. I'll end up finding out in a short while, I guess. We still need to build more unique buildings. Right now we don't have nearly enough. We do have your quest ready to turn in though, which is good. Ooh, pompadour. But wait, aren't I already using the pompadour hairstyle? I'm not. That's egregious. Actually, I don't think I had the option to choose the pompadour at the start. But I've got a pompadour now. I don't know why the pompadour is my favorite hairstyle, but it is. Okay, so let's see about decorating these two houses here. We'll go ahead and have our standard red roof for the house. And we'll go place the sand gradient for this one and the sun gradient there. Flower box, we'll go ahead and use 2 delightful flower boxes on here. And we'll go place that Three's a Crowd. I do kind of like that they all feel similar, but they all are very unique at the same time. I'm happy about that. Oops, that's not what I was wanting to do to actually get this to go and let me work on the house. Go use orange, and then what am I going to use for this last color, I wonder? Oh, we have a white desert wallpaper. We'll go use that, I guess. And I'm out of Moira to add more stuff. 2 days in a row. That's how we want things to be going, right? That's fine. We did go and get another thing accomplished, though. So we're at 80% happiness right now. I don't know that accomplishing variety would go and get us the remaining 20%. It might, but I don't think it's going to. Well, we'll find out, because I should go and be able to get a few more people to move in, and surely they'll want to work at jobs other than the ones that are already working on. Smile Day, okay. Yes, I see you're at 80%. It feels slightly mocking at this particular moment. I guess if we're gonna go for the like 16 residents thing, that's mostly achievable. I'd have to go and build 2 more houses regardless of what size they would be. Oh, you have a quest for me. What is your quest? Oh. Beard of Bees. That doesn't sound safe. I don't know whether I could say whether it's unhygienic or not, but it definitely doesn't sound safe. Oh. Oh my goodness. 2 new people move in and both of them want to work at places we've already built. Okay, that's fine. You guys can go both move into this house. And I will go and have you... Oh. I don't have the token to have the additional worker slot unlocked. Go get our neon sign. Go get our signature red roof for the district. Go have... There we go. Why does that feel exactly like the kind of place I would actually expect to find in, like, the Southwest and some of the places I've been? Am I gonna have to do Red roofing twice? That doesn't seem like it'll be the case. Okay, that looks really neat and interesting. And let's go with buttons, because this is already red, so this kind of looks like your little red pincushion that I remember always seeing forever in the past. Oh your goodness, hopefully no one else wants to work at a bakery because we've already filled in the bakery. Oh, I guess assigning people to jobs is a way to get the little smile tickets. Huh. Not at all what I would have expected. Yes, 2 new residents. Where are we for that? So, just having people move in got us more stuff. What do I want to... The pond? I was trying to think of what I might want to put in that area, but I don't quite know. This space has kind of already been used up a bit, so maybe fit some of these over in here and have it be a kind of decorational place. That should also get us our remaining things, but just on the off chance it doesn't, let's go put our little critter center down here right next to the ranch. And that's all of that taken care of. Now we can go take care of the island. And then we can go sleep. If we do actually manage to finish this place off in this next little bit... Actually, if it ends up being that we get so close to finishing that I've unlocked the next district just in this video, I'm gonna get a major laugh at what I was talking about at the start for how I was planning to change the schedule. Because if we really do end up with just the last district, I would very much feel like could actually go and accomplish finishing this game just by the 1st or 2nd week of June it is when Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart comes out on the PC. So I might actually end up just going and having the normal once a week grow schedule for next week. Oh, that's... Okay, I actually find that kind of funny now. Well, this is what I get for talking about how I was making plans for the upcoming week. It's also a prime example of just how easy it is for plans to get messed up. I mean, in the course of like an hour and a half, I completely changed what my plans might be potentially, just simply because I've made more progress in the game than I was expecting to. But hey, if that's actually the case, I'm not going to complain too much. I'm going to be more on the excited side that I actually got far enough that I don't have to really change my schedule that much. I'll admit I was super looking forward to playing Scarlet Nexus this week. I was just simply too concerned that I wouldn't have finished all my current games by the time Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart came out. So, Spyro I probably could have gone through pretty quickly as well. But that's all concerns for a different time and a different day. Oh, hello there. I did not appreciate you just popping out of the ether. And I think that's it for this lower island. I think it's all on the upper island now. Yeah, it looks like it should all be on the upper island. But we'll find out towards the end of this if I have to go running back or not. Since last time I thought I took care of everything down there and then there still ended up being something down there. Okay. I'm still just shocked that there hasn't been anything up on that little... Would I call that a plateau? Plateau doesn't seem like the right word for that bit of natural formation. Is it weird that I used to know the like proper name for that natural formation and that I learned it for a video game about ATV racing? Like I didn't learn the name of the formation from a geology class or anything like that. No, I learned it from a video game about ATV racing, no less. I actually kind of miss that game just simply because I remember one of the things being that if you drove to the edge of the map, it would just proceed to launch you back into the map, and it would do it with such an extreme velocity that you could very well just end up getting knocked off of the ATV when you landed, no matter how perfectly you made the landing after getting knocked senseless. Nope, I don't want to get stuck inside that. Okay, that actually looks pretty cool. I do wish that there was more diversity than just mushrooms, but amongst the diversity of the mushrooms, they're all pretty awesome looking. And we've gone and handled pretty much all we can for the valley for the day, so... Darn it, I keep trying to click and drag, but click and drag is not how I move about through this video game world. It's the WASD keys. So... we will head to sleep. Then we will see the next day if we have finished the Valley District or not. Precinct, whatever, province. Province is what it was. Precinct is the river. I know that they're having the different names to make them all more identifiable, but I think I actually kind of would have liked if they were all just Island District, Valley District, and whatnot. We're at 92%.
Ooh.
Okay, non-harmony achieved. Okay, so I do have to claim those to get the additional happiness and whatnot.
Oh.
I kind of wish that I would have gone and done a hair more with this, but I'm happy with how that turned out. It all looked kind of nice. And the last of the withering blocking the districts is gonna be receding. So I wonder what this last district is gonna be called. Okay, that looks kind of neat from here. I'm not gonna go and visit this district in today's video. We're going to specifically save this for the next video, but I will go and check with the door what the name of this district is.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right, they say the name. I don't even have to do that. So the Mountainside Ward. So we've got that unlocked now.
Ooh.
Stately mailbox, braided roof decoration, and a button roof decoration.
Ooh.
Her glasses, imperial mustache, and another rope bandana. I want to kind of think of a color scheme that I want to use for that place up there, but I don't know what color scheme I would use. I would... What options do I have? Maybe cyan for the roofs, green for either the siding or the normal wallpaper, and charcoal for something else. Kind of get like a mix of the colors you might like, a blue for the blue sky, the green for like kind of the plants growing along the mountain, and then the charcoal for the mountain itself for a color scheme. That's something I'll spend the week thinking on. But we've unlocked the mountain ward. So next time we'll be off to the mountains. So thank you very much for tuning into this episode of Bro Song of the Evertree. We're gonna go ahead and start calling things to an end here. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like on the video. If you enjoyed the content I make, please subscribe to the channel. I hope you have a great day or night depending on when you're watching this, and I hope to see you in a future video or stream. Once again, we do have videos that I've previously recorded being uploaded every Wednesday and Saturday, and I think this upcoming Wednesday is the finale or the penultimate episode for Portal 2. I can't remember. I just know that this week Portal 2 is coming to an end. So hopefully you guys are excited for that to happen. And then we'll be starting on some new series, all recorded before I even got back to streaming at the start of June. So hopefully you'll like those. Once again, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great day or night.